Hey everyone, welcome back. Or if you're new here, you've just stumbled across episode 2 of Rob and Raewyn's epic road trip to Wellington. I'm Rob, and together with Raewyn, we love to explore the beauty of our home, Aotearoa, New Zealand. In this adventure, we continue down the east coast. Check out Wairoa, enjoy a scenic bike ride in Napier, and try our hand at drone fishing at Pourerere Beach. So come along, share and enjoy the journey with us. So we leave Gizzy after a cool few days and head for Wairoa. Now we don't normally stay at camping grounds because I'm a miserable person. We tend to stick to the cheaper options, let our dollar take us further. I had heard great things about the riverside campground in Wairoa and the passionate couple that run it. The campground was wiped out during Cyclone Gabriel, so I wanted to support it. We parked at the entrance and went in to check if we could fit our tiny home into their sites, but it wasn't a problem. As reported, the campground was immaculate, and the photos on the kitchen wall of the Cyclone Gabriel damage showed us how much work had gone into rebuilding the camping ground. You can even pick fresh veggies from the incredible camp garden. Good grief, I thought it was Brian. A visit to town proved it had everything you'd require. I especially liked the old school hardware store, but there sure was a lot of different shops to check out. How many pakeas could you fit in there, Māori girl? The old lighthouse is a prominent landmark in town. It was built out of kauri on Portland Island off the Mahi Peninsula in 1878. It was operated for 77 years before being replaced by an electrified tower in 1955. In 1959, it was dismantled and transported to Wairoa. Wow, wonder if that could be the old lighthouse working. Good grief, we didn't realise the lighthouse still operated. Amazing. Well, after a couple of days of this beautiful riverside camping ground in Wairoa, we're packing up and we're heading off to Napier. It's been great here with the lovely hot showers and a bit of power to get everything charged up. It's been pretty miserable weather. The whole of New Zealand has got a high over it, except for around the east coast where we're heading. Stinkers! But we couldn't leave town before a visit to the local museum, and man, did it prove worthwhile. Such knowledgeable and passionate curators. There's definitely something in the museum for everyone. A bonus is talking to a visitor who was viewing a portrait of his great-grandfather for the first time, who was quite emotional and was full of local information. After a long and interesting museum visit, we were on our way to Napier. check out the length of that logging truck. The rear wheels seem to pivot and track the front unit. Pretty cool. On arrival at Napier NZMCA Park, we drop the van and head into town for a nosy and to pick up a new inverter. Wow, what a beautiful day in Napier. We're at the Napier NZMCA Park, Ericsson Road, and it's a huge park. Must be the biggest NZMCA park in New Zealand. It's massive. We're actually getting ready now to go for a bike ride. Another biggie, so we'll take our lunch and disappear into the distance. We've been in Napier for a couple of days now, and we arrived in a little cheap inverter that I put in the van a couple of months ago. That crapped out, so we went to Boonsco and we actually bought another one, and I installed that one yesterday. It's probably our first really sunny day for quite a while, so we're going to make the most of it, go for this big bike ride, and tomorrow we're going to move on to some other, hopefully beachy place, and stay for a couple of days. So I'll get the bikes ready and we'll give you a bit of a look at our bike ride. It's going to be a good one. Ooh, another gun emplacement. I'll check that out on the way back. There's great signage along the cycle trail and heaps of cultural history. Hi there! Hey! Hey! We earned a coffee and a snack in Clive, but not for the line dancing. It was so cool riding through the orchards. Yeah, okay, I'm always playing with the little Neo drone, but hey, it's fun. There's always something to see on our bike rides. We spent some time watching radio control planes. They'd just broken a national gliding record and we're pretty excited. Another bit of cycling Gabriel damage. On the way back, I had to stop for a nosy at the gun emplacement. After a great few hours ride, we were back in the NZMCA park. We had a cool night and a bloody cold morning. After the ice had melted, we were once more on our way to our next new destination. On arrival at Pourerere Beach, Raewyn informed me that we had been here before but parked in a different area. So much for finding new places. Wow, would you look at the spot we got for tonight. I think it's called Pourerere Beach. Look at that. Couldn't get much better. A lot of councils or community run camping areas ask for a voluntary donation. We really appreciate these areas, so we're always happy to make a donation. There's even heaps of cell reception at the beach, and we were able to watch granddaughter Jaden's football game in Wellington. In the afternoon, it was out with the fishing gear. What a blast our new Aero Pro fishing drone is. Our first massive snapper ended up to be a carpet shark. Back it went. Our next massive snapper was 2 kahawai, one edible and one baby to throw back. Later on, we went for a long walk on the beach. It's always interesting to catch up with the locals and find out a little bit about the local history. up on the beach, fresh fish for dinner, awesome sunset. What more could you ask for? A couple of awesome days at Pourerere Beach, and it was off to our next destination, Te Pourerere Freedom Campsite. Another new one for us, or was it? Oh shit, the dog fell out of the car. We arrived at a very tight entrance. Are we going to get around here? Hey, you've done real good if you're still watching. Catch us on the next episode and see what this beach is really like. We also get to Aotearoa Bay, an old favourite of ours. We're blocked by some roadworks on a back road. We always go at the back roads, never stay on the main roads. We stay at Masterton, Lake Domain Reserve, and will we get to Napier in this next episode? Because we love Napier. Episode 3 won't be far away, so keep an eye out for it. Thanks so much for joining us on our journey, and see you down the road.